Alright, hello everybody. So as I was pre-shuffling the cards, several cards came out, and I just want to talk about those for a minute. It's kind of like the new cycle that we're entering into for these unions to come together is really triggering the Divine Masculine at this time. It's bringing up a lot of fear. They kind of just want to sneak away and hide, but it is causing their heart chakra. It is causing their heart chakra to open up, but they're feeling super triggered by this connection at this time, and it's preventing them from seeing how the two of you can come together. It's like they can't, at this point in time, at this this snapshot in time, they're having a difficult time seeing past their fears and just kind of their old ways of being to see the two of you coming together. So that was kind of the message going into it. And then I did want to just do a check-in on your person, the Divine Masculine, to see the energy around the connection, go a little bit more deeper into their thoughts and feelings regarding this connection, kind of the action space, the 3D, and then what's going on in their soul, or the 5D level. Okay, so we'll do, what is the energy around this connection at this time? What is the energy around the connection at this time? And what are they thinking and feeling? The 3D, and then in the 5D, how are they feeling? Like on a soul level. What action are they planning on taking, if any? What's going on in the action space with the Divine Masculine? And what is the possible outcome? Okay, and we'll get some more cards as we go along here. Just lay these out. Okay. And we have the Queen of Wands on the bottom. I feel like right now, like I mentioned regarding the pre-shuffle, that there's this illumination that's coming to the Divine Masculine regarding this connection, and they're still kind of in the midst of figuring it out. There's still some confusion around it. The energy of the connection, we had the 8 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, and the 10 of Wands. I feel like all these triggers and this whole new way of being that the Divine Masculine is asked to embody is really causing a huge burden, and they just want to leave it behind. They want to drop it. They want to forget about it. And they can't. It's driving them crazy. I feel like they're just like, they want to just wash their hands of it and just go back to what's comfortable, go back to what they know, just because it's so hard. it's bringing up a lot of dense energy, things that have been suppressed for a long time within their energy field, and they just don't want to do the work. This is what I'm kind of getting. It's really causing them to just shut down. And but with this Eight of Cups here, when in the energy of the connection as well, it's like even though they feel like I'm just going to walk away from this connection, it's like they can't. It's like they're walking towards it no matter what. And I don't know if you can see that. It's like I feel like this here is representative of the connection, and they're just, I'm walking away from that. But what they don't realize is that where they're walking towards is towards the connection, because that's just the way it is. Like they can't get away from this. And then where they're at in their thoughts and feelings, we're getting the High Priestess. So, and I'm also getting this with the Queen of Wands as far as the overall energy, with this Black Cat, which is representative of their intuition. And we're getting the Two of Cups underneath the Queen of Wands. So they're really tuning into their intuition, and I feel like they're really learning how to shut their mind down and allow their heart to speak at this time, because it's like the more they think about it, it just is like, it just seems impossible. It seems impossible. So it's like they have this deep connection with somebody that logically makes no sense, seems impossible, but it's like if it was impossible, then, and I feel like this is just how they're thinking, like if it was impossible, then they should be able to walk away from it, and they are learning that they cannot walk away from it, no matter how much they want to, no matter how much they may try. That connection is always there, and that love is deepening as time goes on. And so they're really learning to stop trying to logic their way out of this connection, and really figuring out what is the next step, or letting their heart guide them in the direction that they need to be going. And then in the 5D, what they're feeling, like on the soul level, we have the Page of Cups. So it's like they're feeling the love, they're feeling, it's like I'm getting this Getty energy when they think of the Divine Feminine, and that's something they can't shake. And so there's a huge part of them that wants to come forward and tell you how they feel. But it is a page, and so they're not comfortable in that space of feeling giddy about anything, and so for this to happen, it's just like they feel like a little kid when they think about you, and they feel free, and they feel but again, it feels like that idea of it being impossible is still within them. It just seems impossible. Let me see if I can get some more cards on that. Like, what is it about this connection that seems impossible? Getting the Hanged Man, so it just feels like there's not much they can do. They feel like their hands are tied. I am getting that they are getting a strong push to take some action. We have in the action space, we have the Nine of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. With the Nine of Swords, it implies that they're getting a strong push to go in a direction that is causing them a lot of fear, and they don't know what to do about it. They don't know how to move forward. I just keep getting that it just feels like, how is this supposed to work? How is this supposed to work? and they are being guided to just drop down into their heart, and it'll work itself out for bringing this into a more grounded energy, this connection into more grounded. And we're following that up as the possible outcome. We have the Queen of Pentacles, and I would like to get a couple more cards on that. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Getting the Three of Pentacles. So, got the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Moon, with the Ten of Cups. Okay, so this is the possible outcome. So the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like the message here is that the Divine Masculine is, being drawn to, I don't know what's going on with her hands, but it's like this, a layer of skin is coming off. So I feel like the skin that the masculine's been wearing in their life, like they're shedding their skin, their old skin. So they're shedding their old life. And so all this stress that they're feeling, all these triggers that they're feeling is really, really important for moving forward in this connection. So we do have the Three of Pentacles. So again, we have two Pentacles cards, which is all about physical manifestations, grounding energy, things that you see, that you can touch, feel, experience with your five senses. So this is, building something new, coming together with another person, bringing your strengths to a connection. And then with the Moon and the Ten of Cups, yeah, I feel like, this is kind of the Divine Masculine's energy where they're just sinking deeper and deeper and deeper, and they're going deep into their subconscious. And everything that was buried deep is starting to come to the surface. It's like, she can't hold her breath any longer. She's going to have to come up for air. And this is what's on the other side of that. And this is what's kind of that happiness that they feel when they're with their Divine Feminine, the home, the feeling of home. It's driving them to push through these fears, to, as much as they want to walk away and forget about it because it feels really, really heavy with this Ten of Wands here, they just kind of want to like put on their little invisibility cloak and disappear. This energy is in their heart. It is in their heart, and it is moving them forward, and they know what they want. And there's a even if it's a resistant determination, I feel like there's still like an energy of determination to move through the fears, to come to this, because this feeling is just, it's everything they've always wanted, and they can't deny it. I mean, they can, but they're having a difficult, I feel like they're learning that the burden that they're feeling is because they're fighting the connection. That's what's happening. It's like they're feeling this stress and this burden and this desire to run because they're fighting what's trying to unfold for them, the death that we saw in the pre-shuffle, or that I was talking about in the pre-shuffle with the Death card. So as they learn to let go of the resistance to this connection, they'll find themselves in a much better and more clear open space, and this Hanged Man will start to move. So yeah, let's get a final message from the wisdom of the Oracle. further messages do we have for us today regarding the Divine Masculine and this connection? Yang. Oh, I love it. Okay, so I had to just remind myself. So here's the card, Yang, which is the masculine principle of the yin and yang. Never know if I'm saying that right. But I did want to read just from the card because I feel like it's just perfect. It's the masculine principle of movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen and taking action. Circumstances are supporting action. It's okay to make the first move. You will quickly know where you stand. In matters of the heart, there is movement toward your highest good, so go forward with assurance. Passion is in the air, and now is the time to dance to the tune of love. Take the lead. These are messages that the Divine Masculine is getting. This is what's... They're being called to take action towards their Ten of Cups. They're in resistance to it, so it's causing this Nine of Swords energy of stress and Ten of Wands of feeling burdensome. But that's very important. It's important for them to feel these seemingly negative emotions at this time so that they can find out where it's coming from, why they're feeling that way. Like, why would, why would anybody be in resistance to this? Like, why don't you want this? What's happening? Like, why aren't you just full speed ahead in this direction? And he's not. And so he's asking these questions, like, what the fuck is going on? Why can't I just let this in? Why can't I just go towards this? And so it's really important. This is a really important stage of the journey for the Divine Masculine to be able to move forward. Like, they have to move through these energies. They have to feel this stress. And so it's going to feel very quiet for the Divine Feminine because he's going within and really diving deep into his subconscious right now and figuring out why he's the way that he is, what's making him act the way that he is acting, and what's causing him to be so stubbornly resistant to this. And the message that he's getting is go towards it. This is what you want. And so yeah, he's moving through that, and that's just kind of where we're at right now. So I'll see you in a few days.